He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Here's Harden. Left side, Jordan. Now Harris, 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden, no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now here's McCollum. Yep, it counts. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Outside Irving. Releases from 15. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's McCollum. To the wing right side. Nobody near Nurkic. And too long on the shot.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
The shot's good from Irving.
Oh, I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Shot from the inbound. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving's shot is good.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Powell against Harris. Powell kicks to Lillard. Back to Powell. There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Passes it to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
There's just no answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up, and you can forget about that.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lillard with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And here's McCollum for 3. Offensive rebound, and no good. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple. Here's Covington. A rebound by the Nets. Here is Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris kicks to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lillard against Harden. Lillard, right side. Cantor kicks to Lillard. Dinwiddie against Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Love the heart that Collins is playing with. He makes use to give his all on the offensive glass.
Harden against Lillard. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Banked in off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Lillard
scanning the floor. Cantor inside. Second chance shot, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harden. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Cantor. Harden grabs the miss, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here is Irving. Pass to Green. This one for three. Doesn't go for it. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front. They lead by 6. We'll get things started in the second quarter. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow.
I'm training summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got McCollum, Anthony out there with Collins. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
All sorts of time, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Simons has got his first basket. Brooklyn leading by 4. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Irving with the ball. Brown outside. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 6.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. And Norman Powell subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Irving isn't afraid of getting physical inside, showing big-time strength to pick up the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Harris.
And all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point lead. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Anthony. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor.
He'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kimball, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Gotta respect the speed of McCollum. Fantastic at knifing through the defense and beating them to the bucket.
Back to Griffin. To the inside. The Nets working the ball around now. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's McCollum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McCollum's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Jones comes in for Robert Covington. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. The Nets also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Simons surveying the D. Back to Cantor. And stolen by Jordan. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Here's Simons. 3-pointer. Portland no good that time either. And here comes Harden leading the fast break. 2 points. That one goes. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And we've reached halftime in this one. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Durant, no good.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Here's Lillard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Harden. Six on the shot clock. KD passes to Harden. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 7. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Lillard, 18 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Harden surveying the D. Durant kicks to Harden. Irving for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nobody near Lillard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And McCollum with the block.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Puts it up from 17. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Lillard.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. But he didn't, and it's opened things up.
Harden against Lillard. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Harden. Can't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. McCollum finds Covington. Right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn leading by 3. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard against Harden. Fires for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Simons has got 5 now.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Outside, Green. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailing here by 8.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Lillard from past the arc. Green, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. No good off the back of the rim.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Harden with it. Now Anthony defending. Green kicks to Harden. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Now Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Harden. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Here's Simons. And no good on the last second attempt this time. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on his... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's Portland now. 9-point game. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Portland, Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2-guard spot. Just 4 to shoot. Open shot, Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Simons. He's covered by Irving. Here's Nurkic, and the layup's good off the glass. Nurkic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. Lillard against Harden. Now the pass to KD. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Harris.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Fires from deep. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harden.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Harden. Lillard attacking, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the free throw, no good.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch. Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Harden against Lillard, and the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McCollum. To the paint. Here's Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Covington's got his first points of the game.
This is the confidence Covington has in himself. Assertive at shooting right off the pass.
And here's Harden. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Harris. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 8. Powell finds McCollum. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the basket by McCollum.
Love the poise of McCollum. He looks comfortable shooting in crucial moments of the game.
Harden with it. Outside Durant. Back to Harden. The tray. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard. Oh, wow!
Nice! Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Harden outside. Pass to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 9. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them quick.
Lillard against Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Harden against Lillard. Harden, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Harden against Lillard. It's up a 3. They get it back. Nurkic. Yes!
Oh, this is what you want from Nurkic. A fearless player who welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffin in for Harris. Harden outside. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double. That was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible. Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Lillard again missing.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Out to the right wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Launches a 3 off the mark.
And Harden showing great strides of improvement on D, really doing his best.
All right, David, great job. It's the NBA on 2TA.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Lillard. Covington trying to break free, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. An even 3-on-3 break. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Middleton outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Great D that time from Middleton. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday looking for an opening. McCollum against Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Kick out to Giannis. Here's Lopez. The shot comes out. Good D by Covington. Powell dishes to Covington. Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
And what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed. Nice job finding the open man.
Now here's Powell. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Holiday against Lillard. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Middleton. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
A 3 from McCollum and another 3 for Portland.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. here's DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
The pass to Powell. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the feed to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Giannis. Shakes him. No good that time. Good D by Covington. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Outside Holiday. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he's
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a five-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Enes Kanter, Anthony out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point.
And the last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And it's slammed in by Teague.
Yeah, you could see how Teague was probing the defender there, seeing if he could catch him leaning and drive to the rim. Nicely done.
Simons surveying the D. Up top, Kanter. Here's Simons. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Nora. Tucker. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Kanter. Feeds it to Carmelo. Here's Simons. The three. It's rebounded by Portis. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Hollis-Jefferson passes to Simons. Out to Anthony. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Collins comes in for Hollis-Jefferson. Here is Forbes. For the three. And Kanter pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Back to Holiday. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes you a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The shot's good from Cantor.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Outside Portis. Collins grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Simons. And here's McCollum. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the triple. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Forbes can't get it to go. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's the pass to McCollum. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. Out to Anthony. High post try. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he comes up with the deuce. Tucker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. The three. No good on the last second attempt there.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender. Tucker gets up.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Portland did not hesitate to set the pace. Their lead at one point was up to 7.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And to Tacumbo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And it's slammed in by Teague.
Hey, there's no denying it, fellas. Teague is one of the quicker guys in the league, blasting off in transition.
Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Lillard, the pass to Jones. It's Covington on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jones drives in. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Bucks trail. Teague deciding where to go with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. That evens the score.
few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
The Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Lillard against Teague. And Jones has it in the corner. And here's Nurkic. In the corner, Powell with it. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Giannis.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Teague with a clean look. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Jones, no one around him. Lillard outside. Shot to stop the run. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton for three. Connects from three-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Covington.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington? Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Teague, the pass to Middleton. Let's go. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Lillard against Teague. Over in the corner, Lillard from the arc. That one doesn't go.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Lillard attacking, and Portland turns it over again.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Portland with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in for Derek Jones. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. One-on-one fast break. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Holiday. Over to the wing. For three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, we've got Anthony. He's out there with Derek Jones. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Ennis Cantor. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the middle. And it's Simons missing. Bucks leading by 4. And here they come. Forbes can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Jones kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Connaughton, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. Hollis Jefferson with it. Releases from 15. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Mora, the pass to Portis. He feeds it to Tucker. Back to Portis. It's stolen by Anthony. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Jones. Pass to Portis. Five on the clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Trailblazers trail by 3. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Simons. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And that one's good by Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCollum. It's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And, guys, the defensive Teague is underrated. Excellent instincts. And he takes reasonable chances on defense.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Three-pointer, Lillard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And the dunk by Giannis.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Lillard looking around. Kicks it to Covington. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Up again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Teague against Lillard. Teague dishes to Middleton. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Lillard missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... There below is Barclays Center. And let's go.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Jordan. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here is Harden. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan, discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. James Harden picking up that last basket. KD against Middleton. And that one goes long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's Irving missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Lopez. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Durant dishes to Jordan. And there's the pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now, here is Harden. Passes to Irving. Back to Harden. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Using his craftiness there to get by the defender, Harden is just so good at finding ways to score.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo dishes it to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. The Nets with the lead. Durant just inside the line. The quick look, no good that time. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Harden against Holiday. Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Left side Durant. Irving kicks to Durant. From deep. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Shots good by Middleton.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. Durant at the elbow. Back to Harden. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Portis. Teague finds Portis. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Deflects the pass. Gets it off.
Well, that's big-time hustle on the defensive end. Teague altering that shot thanks to his energy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Great D that time from Portis. Here is Forbes. The pass to Teague. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. It's stolen by Brown. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Forbes can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. Outside, KD. KD on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed 3 from Bobby Portis. Back to Durant. They double-team KD. Stolen by Tucker. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Teague with the ball. Now, here's Tucker. Guarded by Green. 5 to shoot. Here's Nora. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Dinwiddie against Teague. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Now, Dinwiddie. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Passes it to Nora. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A different look for Milwaukee. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Middleton connects on the foul line jumper. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Down low. Jordan the pass to Claxton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Inside, the Bucks working the ball around. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
40 seconds left here in the second. Harden against Holiday. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 3 steals, and that'll do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's DiVincenzo, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Harden. 8 points for him. Irving for 3. Harden the pass to Jordan. Goes! What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Wow, looks like 2017 when DeAndre came home with the dunk contest trophy. Makes it look easy there.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Is shot by Middleton. Wide open. Misses the 3. Brooklyn trailing for the tie. That one no good. Great tee that time from Giannis. Over Jordan. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Outside Griffin. In the corner, Irving with it. Griffin finds Jordan. Harden outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Harden with the stuff.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Feeds to Giannis. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off
against just about anybody.
Here is Harden. He's got 10. Outside Durant. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Holiday against Harden. On the wing, Holiday. 5 points in the game. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Holiday. And now a 7-point Bucks lead. Harden with it. From deep. And the Nets, another three.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now here is Holiday. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's KD. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Holiday.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Teague. Pass to Portis. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Nets. KD passes to Claxton. Here's Green. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Green for the lead. That one misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. The pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Connaughton passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. T kicks to Connaughton. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Durant for the tie. It's rebounded by T. Here's Tucker. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he makes the first.
Now, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Harden. To the middle. Jordan inside. Working on Portis. That shot off. Middleton for 3. A shot, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kyrie Irving. Harden against T. Now, here's Tucker. T right on him. Middleton on the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Joe Harris is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Here is Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Harden against Holiday. KD, that's for two. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Launches it. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden the pass to Irving. Irving double team. Nice shot by Harden. Wide open. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 7. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here's Harden. Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. From deep Harden. And the Nets another 3.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Harden scanning the floor. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Pocket 6. A 3-ball. That shot no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. And here comes the break. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Durant. Harden way outside. Harden missing again. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Passes it to Holiday. To Connaughton from downtown. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Harden dishes to Harris. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Harden. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more confident. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at small forward. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris, and it's Durant, And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Lillard. Here's Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Nets. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. McCollum outside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
Harden outside. And the pass to Irving. KD on the wing. Here's the 3. That shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Covington. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Powell against Harris. Powell dishes to Lillard. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Lillard from outside the arc, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Outside Irving. And stolen by Lillard. Stolen by Durant. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the 3. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. 6-point game. From outside, off the mark. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. McCollum fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Nets have gone 2 or 6 from the field. And slam dunk by Harris.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Powell finds McCollum. Back to Powell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant, and they're moving it up. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. They double-team McCollum. Powell for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Harris kicks to Harden. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Portland leading. Powell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And here's McCollum for 3. Drops in the tray. McCollum's got 5 now.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Harden outside. Passes it to Irving. Back to Harden. Now the dish to Durant. And he drops it in from the low post.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention. Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the second. So earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals with the...
I look to the times where...
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Brown kicks to Green. KD looking around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cantor, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown outside. Durant against Jones. Takes the turnaround Jay. And KD the bucket on the assist by Brown. KD's got 5 points in the quarter. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Cantor. Griffin with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Irving's checked in for Brown. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. On its way from Irving for 2.
Good defensive instincts there from Melo, reaching out and altering that shot.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Lillard looking around. Here's Simon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Cantor. Norman Powell comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And McCollum subbed in for Damian Lillard. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. The step back jumper is good. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Now McCollum will blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside for Griffin from deep. That one no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. A three from McCollum. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Will it go? Luwabu's shot is off. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Back to McCollum. Up again, and Collins is right there. Collins has got his first points in this one.
Now Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
McCollum against Irving. Up top, Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
So pretty when it's effortless like that. Blake Griffin up in the air, throwing it down, all second nature.
And it's sent back by Irving. And that...
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studio. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that'll do it for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in its center. Harden dishes to Jordan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And here's Harden. He has 6. Outside Jordan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. A 3 from McCollum. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Johnson. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Harden outside. To the paint, here's Irving, and he gets the basket. Officials blow it. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Harden. The putback, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Making the floater look effortless. McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
Harden against Lillard. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Jordan. In the corner, it's Harris. The 3 from Harden. The three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 9 points.
Well, clock winding down, none better than Harden at getting buckets in a hurry.
Lillard against Harden. Cullen passes to Lillard. Now the feed to Nurkic. Lets it go with the 3. But they'll get another chance. Another shot in the corner. Powell with it. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That ties the game. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
1:16 left to play in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Brown outside. Outside, Griffin. That one a little long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And he gets the whistle. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Griffin, and Jones sends it back. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers out in front, up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. McCollum with the ball. We've got Green. Brown out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn trailing. Brown finds Harden. Back to Brown. Here is Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ballgame.
Right wing, stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
So for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Collins. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Lillard gets it to go. And that's 10 points for Lillard.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Harden outside. Harris looking it over. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance.
Showing off the agility and quickness. Covington knows where to get when the break is on.
Here is Harden. From deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
First free throw is good.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Lillard against Harden. Pass to Covington. That's tipped. Over KD. And it's blocked by Jordan. Outside, KD. And finished off by KD.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in the clutch moment.
And here's McCollum for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Now Harden, down low, reverses, and deep. Irving drops it in. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. He kicks to Powell. There's the pass to Covington. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard misses.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Lillard from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Jordan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. To the inside. Covington. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big-time hoop from Covington. He's had to earn everything he's gotten in his NBA career.
Lillard against Harden. Pass to Durant. The tray. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Right side, Irving. The three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good confidence. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Covington finds Powell. Off target from outside. Holiday with it. Now defended by McCollum. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. Here's Covington. Lillard outside. Lets it go from 14. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. And Lopez has it in the corner. Middleton for 3. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 3 on 3. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. They get it again. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Covington kicks to Powell. Back to Covington. The dish to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You've got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team All-Defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Stolen by McCollum. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Lillard missing. Bucks trail by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Passes to Giannis. Stolen by McCollum. Nurkic with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. Lillard's got 5 points so far. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Covington dishes to Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Kicks to Giannis. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Anthony. To the middle. And stolen by Portis. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. 1:07 left to play here in the first. And there's the pass to Simons. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Pulls up on the elbow. And to Antetokounmpo. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Here's Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock, and that one drops.
What a dead eye McCollum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by McCollum. Portis in the post. Working on Nurkic. Portis can't get it to go. And a wide open look for McCollum. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
He's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
And so it's the... This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he would...
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then it's Anthony. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Connaughton. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Norrell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cullen passes to Kanter. Knocked loose. Here's Simons. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Kanter. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Kanter has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, and when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Now here's Teague. Back to Connaughton. Right side, Portis. He kicks it to Teague. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Harry Giles is checked in for Kanter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Tucker. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Lopez outside. Passes it to Forbes. 5 on the clock. And again, the Bucks miss. Trailblazers leading by 4.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Got it from 16 feet. McCollum's got 7 points.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo has to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. He clearly has something left to offer. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Anthony's shot is off. Bucks trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. DiVincenzo against McCollum. Now the pass to Giles. Here's Simons. A 3-ball. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bucks passing it around. It's deflected. Tucker inside. Here's Lopez. Kicks to Forbes. This one for 3. The shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And finished off by Collins.
Now this is aggressive. I mean, I like that Collins focused on dunking rather than simply laying it in.
Pass to Forbes. Lopez outside. Pass to Connaughton. 3-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. Connaughton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
McCollum dishes to Collins. Back to McCollum. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what's yours?
They were simply the better team.
That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Lillard against Holiday. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. High post, Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Lillard against Holiday. It's Powell on the wing. Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires for 3. The rebound by Holiday. Milwaukee in the lead. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Goes up on the high post. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Unloads from 13. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Passes it to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Milwaukee leading by 4. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo. From the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J, and at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Here's McCollum. He's got 7. Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Here's Forbes. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Forbes has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Lillard against Holiday. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Middleton. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Lillard attacking, makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Lillard against Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Middleton for 3. That shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And Jones has it in the corner. Powell against Middleton. Powell kicks to Jones. There's the 3. The putback. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Trailblazers trail by 8. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the 2 guard.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Kanter seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Back to Middleton. The pass to Connaughton. Pocket 6. Here's Giannis. Portland grabs the miss. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. 2 free throws coming up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Cantor against Portis. Outside T. He kicks it to Tucker. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Here's Simons. Pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. There's the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Nwora, the pass to Teague. Here's Nwora, guarded by Powell. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Simons, kicks it to McCollum. The feed to Anthony. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. Simons. Portland, no good that time either.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
That's a 2 from Powell. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Trailblazers, Giles checked in for Cantor, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
They're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo against Anthony, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Pop. Here's Giles. To stop the drought. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
The Bucks making a change here. Donaton's checked in.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
Lillard from outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Holiday. The offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop.
Can't waste any time here.
But you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Anthony. Giles the pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now here is Holiday. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. So the Nets starting five. We got DeAndre Jordan. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Now here's Giannis. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Here is Harden. Over to the wing. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. To the inside, Middleton. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Durant for three. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Shoots from the elbow. The putback. And Holiday is right there.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Griffin. Giannis grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the quickness of Middleton on the drive is really remarkable. I mean, he gets to the bucket so fast.
1:58 left to play in the first. And the wide open shot from Griffin sinks the three-pointer.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Middleton. The feed to Tucker. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
KD, that's for two. Rebounded by the Bucks.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. To the paint. Here's Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Tucker. Middleton looking it over Green. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that one's good. Durant.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very... And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely getting to slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant, also Green out there, and it's Brown in at the 2.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Connaughton, and the layup falls.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Green. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Irving comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Teague. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Griffin's checked in for Green. Back to DiVincenzo. Justin Morrow. They double him with Irving. Back to DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 5. And Harden launches it from deep. And the Nets miss again. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Count that bucket. And the Nets lead by 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Teague. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. .149 left in the first half of basketball. Holiday against Harden. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Holiday against Harden. To the left wing. He dishes it to Griffin. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play. Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Bucks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lopez right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Griffin. Launches a 3. Here's Jordan with the second effort and contact on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, how'd you... Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Holiday in at the point. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Now here's Antetokounmpo for the tie. And it's all evened up. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here is Harden. Outside Irving, wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Irving's got his first bucket in this one. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Now Holiday. Outside, out of the Kumbo. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Holiday. Takes the 3. And Portis throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's good. Connaughton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Claxton, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Portis with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Johnson. No good on the shot. Now the Bucks take it the other way. There's the lob to the hoop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Teague finds Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Tucker. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's tipped. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Johnson. Outside Teague. Middleton outside. Lopez dishes to Middleton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Middleton against Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Brown, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you can find his teammates too.
Irving with the ball. Pass to Dinwiddie. And it's sent back by Lopez. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Middleton against Durant. To the middle. Griffin with the steal. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
And so Durant nails them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
The pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. He kicks it to Holiday. From about 16, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Holiday against Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Outside for Durant. And finished up by KD.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Pass to Giannis. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Giannis. And Griffin sends it back. Outside, KD. To take the lead. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Harden outside. It's Durant on the wing. Goes the dish to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. A 3 off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
Nets trail by 3. 1:16 left in the game. Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Griffin against Giannis. Passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Down low. Lets it go from deep. But they get it back. Giannis passes to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. Second shot opportunity. That misses off the backboard.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it.
Oh, what a dunk!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And an intentional foul right there. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is a real deal. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all at...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...